Good morning. Grab a cup of coffee. It's a calm morning. Mayor is at the vet having his surgery. Princey is laying down. And I got a story to tell you. And it's going to really blow some minds. I'm being cheeky. You see, y'all know, if y'all don't know by now how I feel about my father, I'm fixing to share something with you. And because some of you are not going to like this. Some of you are going to appreciate it, but the rest of us are just going to celebrate it. Let me preface this by saying, at no point in time have I ever said that my dad was an elected official. You know that. However, he was a man who touched a lot of lives, to include, well, not to include, especially those that share my DNA, some that don't, anybody that around him that he could help and, show them a different, my curls are wild today, it is what it is, to show them better ways to do things. I've spoken about my little brother, a couple other stories, and I've told you that biologically I have no little brother. My dad has no sons, but I have a little brother. I'm going to talk to you and share the story with you this morning. Boy, this is just some wicked, wild stuff. And if you wonder why I embrace this how it is now, because I used to spend so much time fighting with it, and it's just not worth it. Pardon me. Last night something happened. Pretty phenomenal. The state of Kentucky said, a part of Kentucky said, little boy, from that little part of town that everybody said to you, you ain't never going to be nothing. You're going to be just like the rest of these boys in this holler. Now, I'm not going to discredit anyone else that helped this young man. Understand me, because a lot of people did. And he followed. My dad gave him some advice, one of which was, go sign on that dotted line. Get out of this holler. Go make something out of yourself. He did just that. He became a businessman. Married a beautiful young lady. Have a beautiful family. I say young because they're younger than me. Became a successful businessman. Decided to throw his hat in the ring on this particular election. And last night I was scrolling Facebook just a little bit before I went to sleep because, see, I just went to sleep at a point in time, about 9 like we usually do, because God is still in control, whichever way things go. But the region that he was running in for state senate said, little boy, that man that told you you could be more was right. I got the honor and the privilege of congratulating my cousin on my father's behalf, on my mother's behalf, and on my behalf. My father poured into this young man, and now I can honestly say that I'm a senator's cousin. Does that blow your mind? I'm being cheeky again. Congratulations, cousin. I'm so happy for you. So pleased. So proud of you. And Dad would have been absolutely over the moon proud. He already was. And see, this young man understood the assignment, and he respected my father. I remember by the time we got to the cemetery part, I was running out of strength. And I remember standing there as the soldiers stood ready, and they took my dad to prepare for his graveside services, or for his committal. I remember standing there, and I looked over, and there he was. This same young man that a lot of people told you ain't never going to amount to nothing because of what his last name was, because of where he came up, because the odds were stacked against him, is now an elected, people cast ballots, elected state senator. I'm proud of you, cuz. Proud, proud, proud. Told him that I may have to change my name to Senator's cousin. Not gonna, because y'all know that this nickname is about Daddy. But never, the point of the story, other than a Yahoo congratulations, the point of it is there's more than just me getting to Yahoo. Don't let what those people tell you when they tell you you'll never amount to anything, when they tell you that, where you came from, the people you came from, how you were raised, whatever. You didn't have any money growing up or whatever, or you did. Don't let that determine your outcome. He didn't. And I'm thankful that he didn't, because he is a tremendous young, and when I say young, he's got gray hairs starting to come in, so, I'm extremely, his story is an inspiration to everyone, and should be, because he said, this is not going to, this is not where I'm going to stay. My humble beginnings, this is not where I'm going to stay. He took the advice of an old man who followed that path and made his way in life, carved out a good life for himself and his family, and he made something of himself more than my dad could have ever dreamed. So while this is a story time about him, it is to tell you you are more than. Don't let what other people say define you. You make it. Carve your way out in this life. Find happiness, find your passion, find what makes you thrive. Have a good day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. I could just ramble on and on about this young man because I'm so proud. He is such a shining example of overcoming, and I'm excited to see him continue to do great things. Y'all have a good day. See you. Bye.